just gotta do it.
Yes. I love you. Alright guys, we are at the airport heading over to the Stronglift competition in Fort Lauderdale. Our flight's delayed and it's about 10:30 p.m. and we're on a hunt to go find a bending machine. So stay tuned, it's gonna be an eventful weekend. I just wanted to hop on here to kind of chat a little bit about all the different things happening right now in Fort Lauderdale. So we just hung out at the first Airbnb house, had breakfast, met some of the girls, and now we're headed over to Glute Lab to do some content, a content day, and then we are going out to dinner. So wanted just to highlight Friday's festivities. I actually just went to help get a rental car, Whole Foods and Trader Joe's with Natalie and Oriana. So now I'm just waiting for them to pick me up and we're gonna head over to Glute Lab. Tomorrow is the big competition day, so I will be filming all of that tomorrow. It's gonna be a super long day, but it's gonna be super fun. So I am so looking forward to it.
This happened at the last competition, which was 2 years ago. We realized CrossFit judges is stricter. They have chalk on the bar, and you have to show chalk on your shirt that touches the bar. And that was a better idea than what we were doing. Because I was just going to the shoulders. So this just means you've got to kind of arch and pull up a little higher. What if you have a definitely one minute?
I find that harder with the arms.
There's a different venue for that. Stronglifting for alien people. You know, so try to make it look smooth. You know, you might end up getting 5 less pounds than normal, but try to make it. Same with hip thrust, I'll get to that. And hip thrust is the same way. You can't just come up halfway, readjust, come up, readjust. It's got to look more like one smooth motion. Question?
So if your legs come up on the chin until you get a kick backing up, or once they're up, that's it?
Once they're up, that's it.
Yeah, we should have different examples of DQs.
Sorry, what did you say?
No. Different examples of DQs?
Examples of what?
Of DQs up there?
DQs, yeah. If you're like, you come up to here and you're like, you know what it means?
I swear that's me.
I mean,
That was my approach.
that's what happens on your true, like your boot. Every one of us get like that when it's the heaviest you can possibly do. Question.
Do you pedal the airway? She does little fairy kids. She's like, come on little fairies.
Okay,
Come on
any other
little
questions
fairies.
about chin-ups? But you gotta get, it's hard for me because I want to get to here. I don't have my, when you're not saying I have big arms, I can't even come close to touch it.
Yeah.
Biceps are just too fucking massive.
I know.
But I have to lean back. So what I end up doing is I come up, and I'm going to come like this, and I'm going to go. See how I end up pulling my arm back, you run
I
this
think I'm
way.
my boobs on that bar.
Question.
So if you come up and you come down a little bit, is that okay?
No.
Most people don't do that.
Can you tell us when to sit down?
I'm trying to see how winded the fat man can get.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Go for an air round.
Ask him to do it. Watch how hard he starts breathing.
You should go through all the commands.
Wait, she was asking, do you tell us when to come down, like once we're up there?
Yes, I'll tell you. So wait till you hear it. Good. Why do you say good a lot? Like, you know, because I'll be there watching. The second you touch, good. You don't have to hold it there for 6 seconds or anything. I'll tell you once you touch it. But who did this? Someone did this today. They like, I feel like I went to give it to they like started into it again and then like dropped. It was like, my chin's been supposed to be like, this explosive like, you gotta have it under control. People are like, I'm saying Diego last time. I'm like, made me think, like, I don't think I would have given that to her. Next up is hip thrusts. The hip thrusts are the hardest lift to judge. I have yet to have a meet where I didn't get verbally assaulted, Dominique. In fact, Dominique, I need one person in between us. You and me and then Dominique.
He wants to put a bulletproof window between you and him when he starts judging you.
Miami, I was the worst coach ever. But everyone thinks they lock out the hip thrust. But here's the deal. I need to see you get high enough, but you can't be, say you get high, but you're like this. You're anteriorly tilted. You did not, that anterior tilt is hip flexion. Posterior tilt is hip extension. So when you pelvic tilt, so I need you to get the lockout, and then I need that glute squeeze where you see the pelvis tilt. So you need to be here, and I need to see that kind of hollowed out look at the top. If you're here, can you tell? If you're here at the top, you think you're locked up, but you could have done there. You could have gone a little higher. I wish I had, like God, after the last one we did, I haven't done one in like 2 years because I was so pissed off after the last event because I allowed outside people and I started getting, my team was telling me I'm favoring the newbies. The newbies are saying he's favoring and then there's some boyfriend in the crowd. It's not my gym. I would have knocked the fucking shit out of this dude, but I can't. It's not my gym. And I wanted to fucking kill him. Like he's sitting there going, he's fucking cheating. He's fair. Like and that made me realize I will never do one in a some guy and his girlfriend ended up winning $1,000, which I spent like 10 grand of my own money as giveaway money, and she won $1,000. You think he apologized? No. But he starts yelling like he's favoring his own squad. Like I'd fucking do that. Like learn something about it. If anything, I'd be harder on this squad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but my squad even. So the main thing that you might not be aware of, I don't let you slide back too far. If you try and slide way back, and that's what I had a girl at the LA competition. She's like, look, I locked this up. And I go, look, and I found a video from the side, and she was like this. So she started, you start right here. And if you come up, and you slide way back like this, and then right here, there's this one.
Never hit us to do
Walk like that, and then go. That's what, if that was allowed, that's what you should do, you know what I mean? So you can't slide back too far. I do need to make some sort of cutoff with the pad. It's hard to do this because just on my squad, Dominique, to use the pad.
So my glutes are smaller now, so I use the yoga mat. It's like, but I can't use the pad. It's too big.
I almost need to make a height cutoff, but it's kind of unfair because the fact is that it's also your torso length, your glute thickness. Those all factor into how high you sit up. But everyone is stronger with the pad elevated. It's the same as just making the bench height smaller. So.
Alright guys, I'm super excited. I'm about to open my Stronglift gift from Bret. So I'm going to show you what's inside. Guys, I'm about to open my Stronglift box. guys, we are headed to dinner at Mastro's Ocean Club. Oh, I know, right?
No, we have to be like a good 30 plus people at Mastro's are going to take over the restaurant.
Whoa. I just want to have a quick speech. I just prepared. I should have.
We love you! We love you! Thank you.
So the first thing I want to say is most of you found me on Instagram, and I can tell you as someone who is trying to spread his methods, and every one of you reached out. Most of you reached out to me on Instagram. That's how we're all here together. And no matter how popular I become on social media, none of that stuff really matters. That's all fluff. What's real, I remember when I was in New Zealand, I was like, I'm gonna make, my professor would always say, Bret, that's imaginary. That's not the real world. We need to make a difference in the real world. And so I endeavored to do that, and this is real. I know all of you guys. I train you all from time to time when we're in the same town, and it's real. We're all friends, and all I ever wanted was to bring my people together like this. I'd love to do it once a year if we could. So thank you all for, number one, believing in my methods and believing in me and supporting me in that way, and number two, for coming a long distance. And it's not easy just flying to Fort Lauderdale across, East Coast. Us West Coasters don't like to come full East Coast, etc. So thank you all for being here. Some specific people I want to thank. Number one, just the inspiration for me moving out here. Jack, stand up. I would not have come here if it weren't for Jackie. So.
Oh, Jackie, stand up! Stand up!
To Fort Lauderdale, so thank you. Now, we do have a couple of special guests I want to announce. Number one, this is Luke. What's your last name? Franchina. So Luke and Jackie have been best buds since middle school, but Luke just was on TikTok, and he started saying dump his ass, and then that's what he got popular for. How many followers do you have? 4 million fucking followers.
I thought you were familiar.
What's cool is that, believe it or not, you think it's funny. He just says that he's the guy that's like, dump his ass, but he inspires women around the world to dump their shitty boyfriends.
Wow, yes. Yes.
Thanks a lot, but yeah, give him a follow if you're not following already. But thank you for being here. Number two, I want to thank Beth and Danny. Where are you guys? Yeah, stand up. Come on, come on. These are my Australian. Beth lives in Sydney and Danny lives in Gold Coast, but they came a long way to be here. And they're just the sweetest women ever. I know a lot of you met them. I reckon they're perfs. So, thank you guys for traveling a long distance. You can sit down. Now, I do want to thank Natalie. Where's Nat?
Woo!
Natalie has helped me with the San Diego gym. Now, you can sit. Thank you so much. Now, not to be upstaged by the Fort Lauderdale gym, I want to thank Kyle. Kyle, stand up. This is my contractor. So, how long did we start, Kyle?
We started this project about a month and a week ago.
Wow. Thank you for 3 bathrooms.
It was cement, you know?
Dust everywhere.
Wow.
Dust over brick cement. In
And
5
there's 3
weeks.
bathrooms. 3 bathrooms. And there's 2
Crazy,
showers.
right? 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, he crushed it for me. So thank you so much, Kyle. Chris, Masa, where are you guys? Stand up.
Masa, I'm recording. We love you,
You guys can leave. Thank you for making my transition here so much easier. If it weren't for you guys, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing right now. Like with my house, the gym, everything. So thank you so much. And that's everyone. One more person. Steph, stand up. All the bells and whistles, all the planning, everything is her. If it were left to me, we'd be at Jack in the Box right now.
We would not be a Jack in the
We'd be
Box.
getting Domino's delivery. You'd all be staying at my house. Mermaid Brie would be in between couches and all this stuff. But yeah, so I've got 2 more things to say. So, where's Lizzie? Lizzie, stand up. Come on.
Yeah, Lizzie!
Here's what's cool. So I started training Lizzie in 2007. She was 19 years old. Now she's 36. 35. She's 40. So that makes you're 35. So basically 16 years I've known Lizzie, and you know, when we've gone through our times, I remember when Lizzie first was very grateful, and she went through her phase, like, I have a funny story to tell you, because you guys will get this because you're mostly all fitness people, but she's like, hires a new trainer, and she's like, I mean, you were good, well, like, for your part, you played your part, you taught me the basics, but this new trainer, oh my God, he teaches me pinkies up during lateral raises, he had me doing calf raises, feet turned out, feet turned in, straight to hit all the heads, and I'm like, does he have you doing squats? No. Does he have you doing deadlifts? The 6 Stronglift, I've liked him for this line. Does he have you doing anything? No, we do pull downs from every angle. And then then he convinced her to bulk, and she looked amazing, and he's like, you know, you need to bulk. So one day I walk into the gym she asked me to come, and she's like bulked up to like 155, and she was always like 139. And more? But anyway, 131? Yeah, 131. But anyway, I look at her and I'm just like, and she's like, what? And I'm like, nothing. And I couldn't take it. I go, do you like the way you look right now? She's like, no. And I go, fire your fucking trainer and come back to me. I'll get you strong again. She couldn't do a chin up, but she could do like lunge with me. But I thought it was funny. The trainer just had her do all these tricks and he forgot about strength. It was just like, so we joke about that now, like she was fooled by the razzle and dazzle. So all that glitters is not gold. But anyway, we've been through our time together, and then she became a trainer, and she's a trainer and living in LA. So how does this come full circle? She trains out of Gold's in Venice, and she met Arnold, and yeah, they like had they're at breakfast, and she's like telling him about stronglifting, and he's taking a liking to it. He would like this to be at the Arnold next year. So, like, Lindsay, now it's not official yet, but how fucking cool would that be? So if we take stronglifting the Arnold, now it's an actual thing. It's like not just something I do with my clients. It's an actual sport. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But just the fact that Arnold was asking, like, what's his information? I'm gonna reach out. Like, holy shit, that's really cool. So there's a chance. Lizzie and I are talking about it like it's gonna happen. We're manifesting. Your guys. If this happens, then you're all invited. We'll do March. Unfortunately, it's in Columbus, Ohio, which sucks.
And it's gonna be cold.
In March, freezing cold, ugly, gloomy, but
Snowing.
we'll be doing it at the Arnold. So most of you are invited to Australia. It's just a lot.
There's an Arnold in Australia.
Yeah. There's an Arnold in Australia. And then the last thing I want to say, you know, I've been saying this every year to my squad, but you know, I'm glad I'm successful now. When I was a high school math teacher, I couldn't afford shit. I lived off 30 grand a year. I couldn't do nice things, you know. And so I had my two friends, Rob and Scotty. They'd always help me out. They were making like a couple $100 grand each. And they'd be like, come out. I'd be like, let's go to the, they'd be like, let's go to the W. I'm like, they charge cover. I can't, guys, I can't afford it. We got you. And it was so nice. And I was spoiled. So I made sure like I was the funnest guy when I went out and got drunk and met chicks and stuff. And so they'd have more fun. But I saw it as a side job. But I get to spoil a lot of you, and I love it. It just brings me back to, you know, I felt so good being spoiled and like having nice things, so I get to do that to a lot of you guys. So
Woo, we love you, Bret.
I bring you guys out here with no expectations except just show up to the fucking Stronglift team event on time. But I don't care. I don't care how you do. You get it's, you know, it's hard to get up on the platform and compete. That takes courage. So if you make it up there, then I'm proud of you. And if you crush it and hit PRs, even better, but I don't care. If you're up there, I'm already proud of you. But I never expect anything in return. I just want all of you guys to do better. And I hope that we can all, like, you know, I say this every year, a rising tide lifts all boats. So we can all crush 2023 together. And let's network, let's meet each other, let's, you know, hopefully a lot of you guys became best friends or like formed your circle from Glute Lab, and I think that's the coolest thing because those last for a lifetime. So like already Beth and Danny are close. Yeah. So cheers, hold your glass up, but cheers for 2023. Thank you all very much. I appreciate every one of you. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Alright guys, we are at Glute Lab today for the Stronglift competition. I am so excited. I'm really just doing this for fun, but wanted to take you guys along today. So stay tuned for all of the amazing events. It's going to be a long ass day of lifting some heavy weight. So stay tuned.
Smile, okay, best picture on 3. Everyone smile good. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good. Got some cheeks to work out. Stronglift Fort Lauderdale. Alright. So we got a lot of awards to give out, 46. Okay, we're going to start with a squat. We're going to start with a squat, then go bench press, deadlift, military press, chin up, hip thrust, and we got the strongest overall and then the relative strongest. So absolute and then divided by body weight, pound for pound strongest with each lift. Then I have a category called the best pulling strength. There's 2 pulling exercises, deadlifts and chin-ups. And I have relative as well. Then there's best pushing strength. There's 4 pressing exercises, squat, hip thrust, bench press, and military press. Then I got strongest lower body, strongest upper body. The lower body of the 3 lower body lists, the upper body of the 3 upper body lists. And then I have, my opinion, the coolest are the strongest total and the relative strongest total. So you can say I am the strongest here out of 28 competitors, 27? 27? 28. And then the strongest pound for pound, you know? So we got a lot of awards. I'm trying to go quick, but we have a few ties. So in the situations where we tie, so you can come up here, take a picture, have someone take a picture of you with the award. It's kind of cool. But one person, if when it's a tie, you just have to say you take it. You know, you take it.
Final battle. Push-up contest.
Okay. So starting off, best absolute squat goes to JC.
It should start with 30.
Okay, now, don't go anywhere because she also won the best relative squat. 6 times body weight. We have a tie. The best bench press goes to Lele and Lily and Nomi.
Oh, she goes that high more.
Best bench press. Okay.
Oh, girl, you
I think you should have no me take it because for all the reasons I was going to say. I forgot to go second strongest squat and second strongest belly squat. So the second strongest squat goes to Jamie. No, JC got strongest relative.
So now, JC, one of your
Second strongest. Okay, no, we didn't do it.
just a silver.
She did the silver. Yeah. Okay, now, the second strongest relative squat at 2 times body weight. Amanda, Hyatt, at 2 times body weight, second strongest relative squat. Tara. Now, don't go anywhere because the second strongest bench press, there's also that. The first strongest was tied with Lily and Noemi, and there's also time for second place with Tara and JC, each hitting 185. So, JC. completely at 1.3 times body weight. Okay.
All right, guys, so it is Sunday and I am wrapping up the night. I wish I recorded more today, but it was a pretty eventful day. We went to the beach. I didn't stay too long because I'm not a beach person, but time went by really fast. I hung out at the house a little bit, and I started my grateful journal that I'm going to be writing in every day. Something new, a new habit that I wanted to try. And then we went over to Bret's to cook dinner. Me and some of the girls went to Trader Joe's to make tacos, sliders, cookies, and it was amazing. But tonight was super fun. I got to chat with a lot of our squad that was there and people that I haven't really got to talk to for too long. Yeah, so wrapping up the night, it was super fun. We got into some funny conversations, and it lasted pretty long. It's now about 12, almost 1 a.m. here in Florida. I leave tomorrow, and unfortunately, there's no direct flights any earlier, so going to be checking out of the Airbnb, and then we're going to head over to Bret's to leave our stuff, try to get a workout in, probably have lunch, and then head over to the airport to go home for the weekend. So just wanted to wrap it up here tonight just to give you a little bit of what's happened, but I am actually really glad that I came. It's going to be a really long month for me because I'll be gone every weekend until May 13th. Have a bunch of stuff going on. So I have a bunch of stuff going on. We'll be gone every weekend until May 13th. But I am so happy that I came. For many of you guys who don't know, my last Stronglift competition in August of 2021, my best lift in Stronglift is my deadlift, so I really just go into it trying to beat my personal records, which my personal record was 300 pounds, and I failed like for the last 6 weeks or 4 weeks into the competition in August. I was so excited, all of the adrenaline. I was able to pick up the barbell, but I was wearing shorts and the barbell got stuck to my thigh, or to my quad, and it ripped my skin. My skin ripped, it bruised because the barbell got stuck on my quad, and it was so heavy for me, it was hard for me to bring my hips in. So training for this comp this time around, I tried my best to train as much as I could. It was a lot harder for me with my work schedule, but I really wanted to come for fun and just try to beat 300, and I'd be so excited. I never hit 300 these last 8 to 10 weeks. I was a little afraid to try to pick it up. And the heaviest that I lifted during this prep was 280 pounds, and I'm 120 pounds. So it was so crazy. Yeah, I really didn't know if I could pick up the 300 because I haven't tried it in so long. But I felt pretty good with my warm-ups. I was trying to gauge what my attempts would be since you have 3 attempts, and I was gambling what my second attempt would be if I could even pick up 275, because sometimes you just never know. But I think a good thing is like I didn't really work out at all this last week. Just like very, very light. Rested most of the time, and picking up that 300-pound barbell, honestly, like it was really easy. And I could have probably done a little bit more. I feel like I didn't struggle at all. I wasn't shaking. It was super smooth. So I'm just so stoked about that. I was so happy because that was the one exercise I focused on. And a lot of those girls are like super inspiring because they can lift some heavy shit, like 725-pound hip thrust, 400-pound deadlift. What was it? 77.5 weighted chin up, like crazy. Fucking strong as hell, girls. But I have a lot of fun things planned for the rest of the month. A lot of announcements that I want to share with you guys that I've been really excited about. But wanted to wrap up tonight, show you a little bit about tomorrow, and then this will conclude my YouTube series of this weekend. All right, I will see ya tomorrow. Hey guys, so I just wanted to do my hair is all just wanted to do a quick recording to like close off my Stronglift competition. Yeah, I really wanted to record yesterday, but unfortunately I had a work meeting that I had to do, so I was unable to work out like I wanted to, but that's okay. I had a really, really great time at the Stronglift competition, and I was just so excited that I beat my 300-pound deadlift because that was really big for me. And I didn't train super hard for this competition. I really wanted to go on this trip for fun, to hang out with the girls. There's a ton of amazing girls on Glute Squad, and we've been all training together for a long time. And I pretty much just hung out at Bret's house until it was time for our flight, and I actually had an amazing flight. I was so excited. I got to finish all of my client updates. JetBlue is amazing. Like, their internet worked, their Google Drive worked amazing. So really, I was so stoked. I was so happy to start my Monday accomplished and done. But yeah, I got home and I honestly feel like I was saying earlier, I wanted to go on the trip for fun. It was such a relaxing trip for me, and I was able to catch up on sleep, and I'm having a great week already. So I just wanted to close off the Stronglift weekend. I am gonna be gone every weekend pretty much until our honeymoon. So I wanted to just kind of share what I've been doing, what I've been up to. I have like a ton of projects that I am going to be working on for the entire year, so really excited for that. Just so you guys know, before I close out this video, this coming weekend I am going to be heading to Arizona on Friday to support my husband's shooting competition. So I will take you guys along the road trip that we'll have to Yuma, Arizona. We'll be taking the car, unfortunately, since I think it's only a 2-hour drive, so it's really not that bad. But with the Tesla, you're gonna have to charge the car, so that will be really exciting. But I literally like bought an umbrella for the sun because I don't like getting dark. I already had bug spray because I was like getting bit in Fort Lauderdale from mosquitoes. So bug spray ready, umbrella ready, fan ready to go on this weekend trip to Arizona. So we'll be going to Arizona this weekend. The next weekend, we're gonna be in the Bay Area for my cousin's baby shower. So I'm really excited for that because a new baby in our family is coming. Her name is Lily, and she will be born next month. in May, so really excited for my cousin and to see my family in the Bay Area. I'm also so excited to go to San Jose to see my favorite chiropractor at Val Chiropractic, Dr. Nguyen, get prep food, see our good friend Rico. We're also gonna have dinner with, or lunch with our other good friends, Chris and Carmen. Chris's daughter Aaliyah, who's also one of my clients. So excited to go to San Jose because I love the food in San Jose. So yeah, and then we have our honeymoon coming up and I'm really excited to go to that as well. I was trying to say is that Jake and I are finally gonna go on our honeymoon. We've been waiting for this for a really long time. We didn't know like when we would go. I really wanted to plan it before it's too late and then I'd never go. Unfortunately, we couldn't do like our traditional like honeymoon after the wedding like normal people, but he had a dark sport photo shoot, so I was unable to go on my honeymoon. Didn't want to leave my father-in-law since he was sick. Yeah, so we decided to go on our honeymoon because I got a really good deal on tickets to go to Greece, and it was literally only like $600 something to go to Greece. And like the only catch was that we couldn't choose our seats, but I'm gonna try to do that and get to the airport early to try to pay a little extra. Like I was saying, we're going on our honeymoon and I'm really excited for it. One of my clients and good friends, Anthony, actually recommended one of his friends to she owns this travel company and they do global luxury travel house bookings, and it's a member club membership, but it is so worth it, guys. Her team is amazing. I've been working with Melissa, but mainly this girl named Sarah, and she's been booking all my stuff for Rome and Greece, so I'm really excited for that. It's called journeytravel.com, JRNY travel.com, or hyphen travel, so JRY-travel.com, and you guys should check them out. They're so amazing. Repeat that. The company is called JRNY-travel.com. So it is a membership based service, but they do luxury, again, hotels. They work with the company, they negotiate rates, and they tell you how to get there and all that stuff, especially if you haven't been in that area. So it is so worth it, and I'll share all of that with you guys when we are in Rome and Greece. But so I am gonna just really take this channel to whatever limits and whatever happens throughout my life. Just kind of wanted to share our different journeys, what we've been up to. I'll kind of be recording every weekend, maybe some things during the week and piling it up into a 1 week video kind of thing after I send it to my editor to put together and everything. So really excited for that. I have an editor assistant that does my videos or puts my videos together for me. I'm so really excited for that. I also have hired my good friend Christian to help me create content. So have a ton of different projects and things that I've been working on. I am gonna end the video here. I know I kind of over talked a little bit, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and then in the comments below, if there's anything that you want me to record or go over, please comment it below. Stay tuned, and I will see you on